walk it?
I'll have a quick walk. I don't want to get stuck. Not that you will, but see if there's any holes. This is Meentheena Veterans Retreat. I have no idea where we're going. Camp post that way. Let's go that way now. This is our new campsite, Meentheena Veterans Retreat. So we're camped at what's it called? Paperbarks. I think there's a couple of places you can stay here, but yeah, this looks like it's the nicest. We are camped fairly close to someone else, which I said sorry to them about, but they're fine, they're not too worried. So yeah, nice little spot right near the river. There's a kayak that you can use. We're going to go for a bit of a splash for the kids and see what that's like. And I've just pulled out a mate's new panel that I'm playing with. So this is an Allspark. They're a local WA company that make pretty good quality gear actually. They sell lithium batteries and all sorts. So this is a 160 watt unit, and my mate said to me that it often does its capacity of 160 watt, and I was like, oh, that sounds interesting. Most of the panels that you buy these days, 200 watt panel, you know, you're lucky to get sort of 150 out of it at best. So I just plugged it in and having a bit of a muck around. It's a lot better than the cruddy Kings one that we have, which is a 200 watt one. It's got these little feet at the back that pop out and then it sits up. Yeah, so that was one of the biggest complaints that I had about the blankets. So just a pain in the bum to get to hang anywhere in the sun. Like, yeah, you can hang it from your car or whatever, but your car never faces the right way and you end up scratching the paintwork. It's just a nightmare. So yeah, at the moment I can see that that is doing you know, around the 140, 150 mark. So good start. We'll I'll do a comparison between that and the Kings one later on. I am pretty confident that the Allspark smaller panel will smash the Kings one, which it shouldn't do, but there you go. Anyway, let's go for a kayak. Yeah, hop in, stand at the front. Sit at the front rather.
There?
No, that's the back. Sit there.
Why would I sit here?
Because that's where you're going to sit. And if you face that way, then you're facing Dad. Alright, see ya. Ollie, just stop for a sec. Look what's running along the kayak there.
I don't want him.
He's a daddy long legs. Do you know what? He's harmless, mate. Alright?
Don't worry, I don't want him.
Yeah, we'll pick him up. Where'd he go? I don't know. Alright.
There's an ant in here. There's an
It's
ant.
alright, don't worry about the ants. Oh yeah. How beautiful is this, huh? Is this pretty nice?
Yeah. But if it gets too deep, I won't be able to stand.
Well, I reckon you could stand for most of this stuff.
Why?
Just down from camp. It's kids' paradise.
Here we go. Ready? Here's the little one. Hold on tight.
Don't we?
Are you holding on tight?
Wow. Look at, oh!
Yeah.
Here we go.
A little.
Now's my turn yet.
Yeah, when Kippy finishes.
When he's soft.
Whoa, okay.
Now it's oh boy. I'm too high to touch the dwap.
We're going to get Mum.
No, you're not.
We're going to hit Mummy. Here we go.
You better not, because I'm not moving.
Are you steady?
Yes.
Whoa!
So another nice morning. We actually slept last night with all the windows open and in t-shirts, so definitely a lot warmer up here, which is nice. It'd be freezing down in Perth. Anyway, we're packed up. We're going to go for a drive and have a look around and see what we can find. There's supposed to be some pretty amazing gorges and waterholes and stuff here, so keen to see it. So we found ourselves a walk trail. Apparently there's a big waterhole up here that's quite amazing, so we'll see if we can find it. I wanted to fly the drone earlier, but the phone was flat. So I hope we're walking the right way. Anyway, it's opened up a bit now.
Ow!
Did you hurt yourself?
Yeah, in a little paddle back.
Look at this big pool of water up here. It's huge.
I think it was up there. Oh, there.
Look, we're here.
Are you in the water?
We're here. So this is Pelican Pool. It's maybe 12 k's, something like that, drive from the homestead. Reasonably rough and slow, but easy enough. Pretty big and beautiful. Lunch on the go. Oh, we're back at camp. Nice little spot down at Pelican Pool, and we missed the Rocky Pool turn off on the way back, so missed that. Strange weather. It's overcast and a bit feral. Not very good for our solar panels. So I've got a 160 watt all-spark off-road living panel, our trusty 180 watt folding panel, and the King's 200 watt panel sitting up on the hill over there, which really is only about 110 watt panel or something. We've had some issues with our D-Max, which is a bit of a problem. So I got it serviced at Isuzu before we came up here, and afterwards every now and again it just wouldn't start. And I could hear air bubbling in the pre-filter. So I mean, I mucked around with it for a bit, checked all the connections and that, couldn't find anything, and then yesterday I did find that the drain underneath the pre-filter was loose, and that was letting air in, so I tightened it up without removing the filter pretty awkwardly, and still had issues today. Anyway, I've just removed the filter and tightened the drain up a lot. As soon as I lifted it up, I could see air rushing in through there, so it's definitely leaking out of the drain. Yeah, any air in your fuel system is no good. So it's running fine once it goes, it just sometimes takes a few goes. Anyway, we're going to give the kids some kayak lessons now and see how they go. We got some visitors. They're everywhere. It's a bit of an interesting morning. There's two choppers flying around. I don't know what they're doing. We thought mustering maybe, but they don't appear to be doing that, so who knows. I don't know if you can see. Sarah's taking a photo of a kite up there. Where is he? In that dead tree. Pretty amazing. Another overcast day. The kids are cranky, but anyway. Well, this is Meentheena Pool or something or other. It's on the main track into the homestead. Thought we'd come and have a bit of a look. It's quite nice actually, a fair bit of water laying around.
Sound of nature.
What are you guys doing under here?
Building a house with its white thing.
Really? So this is Tranquility Pool, and short drive from the homestead. Pretty easy to get to. Looks like a nice place to camp actually up the top, just not a whole heap of shade. But there'd be plenty of room to splash around in, and lots of noisy Karilla neighbours over there. So they didn't take to the drone too much, as expected. Sarah's having fun taking photos. We'll have to, actually we'll do that, we'll put that in here, some cool bird shots that we've got over the last few days. Sarah's using so we've got a secondary digital SLR. I replaced our Nikon D7100 with a Sony A7 III, which is our main camera, and then this Nikon is now our bird camera, running it's a 70 to 300mm lens, but it's on a cropped camera, so it's more like a, I don't know, 150 to 450 or something like that, which does pretty good. You having fun?
Yep. Just need the water to dry up a little bit.
You can walk across there. Go on.
No mud.
In your attire.
No.
Right, now turn around the corner. Around the corner.
I don't know what one
This way. You got it. Alright, so when you move it this way, Ollie, we go to the right. And when you move it the other way, we go to the left. Pull it back to the left. Yeah, that's the one.
Is that fun?
retreat. So 3 nights, we booked an extra night and stayed there. It's a pretty awesome little spot actually. Nice waterholes and so forth. We got some strange weather, but it was raindrops for on and off for a couple of days, and quite overcast, so didn't look as pretty as I'm sure it would often do. What's your thoughts, darling?
On what? I wasn't listening. On where we just been, it was nice. It was relaxing. Lots of birds.
Would you go back?
If I was passing through, possibly.
Alright, there you go. So, into Marble Bar this morning. I got to empty the rubbish bins and toilets, fill up with water and get a bit of fuel. And then we're heading down towards Oskia Roadhouse and Tom Price via a couple of other spots.